So shopping.
So yeah, you guys can go ahead and shop. But
I don't really
from last time,
think the guy needs.
From last time, you guys found out that there's some shenanigans going behind the scene.
Of course, what good town doesn't have shenanigans? I mean, those breadsticks are to die for.
What's that place you like with all the goofy shit on the walls?
Shenanigans?
Shenanigans? Oh! Alright, so...
I'm actually more than a little surprised everybody got that one.
I only know it because my brother loves that movie.
I've never actually seen it. I've only seen that one part and found it hilarious.
Okay, so you guys found some weird crap out. You learned quickly that there are drow around, and they seem to be
not all evil.
Not all are evil.
I
There's
beg to differ.
But
Mine begs to differ with your beg to differness.
Oh, dog, I heard you like begging to differ, so we put begging to differ in your begging to differ so you can beg to differ when you beg to differ.
Yep.
Does anybody else's head hurt now?
No.
No.
I made a tribute to Justin Glory in Skyrim. I got him to level 5, and then I got bored. Because, like, every time I'd go raid a bandit camp, I'd be like, "Well, these goods must be stolen because they are in the possession of bandits." So I'd go back and, like, just donate everything to the town, and then not have anything left over for myself.
Yep.
Yep. So I was, like, poor as hell.
The life of the paladin.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It's so much more fun to play, like, a neutral or evil character. The paladins, I can't play very long before I'm like, alright. I'm
Paladins are pro mode.
But you can't. You don't have to be a good. You can be a good guy without being a paladin. You don't have to donate all your money. There's a difference between being nice and then being too stupidly generous.
No, there's a difference between being nice and being lawful stupid.
Yep.
And lawful stupid is probably the funnest alignment to play because it's
probably.
Because we're adventurers, we're gonna pillage and plunder. No, we must donate to the church instead.
All of these goods must be stolen, so we must return them to the town.
Anyways, as you guys are just bopping about in your home right now.
We are discussing the...
Onto the roof again!
We are...
That's where everything always happens.
Yes, okay, I'm on the roof too, because I want to know more about my compatriots.
Any reason you decide to join me on the roof? I mean, not complaining, but normally people don't come up here.
Oh. Very well then, I will take my leave and I go downstairs.
No, I didn't mean it like that. I meant just normally people don't come up here.
Oh.
Without a reason.
No, not a reason.
Except for me.
Jorvik is on the ground floor, and he is taking his axes and just wailing on the ragged training dummy that's sort of just connected to the wall, or one of the walls.
I look over to the streets, and then I use Detect Evil to see if anyone within range is evil.
You don't see anybody in range that's evil.
Okay.
Alright. While you're on the roof, a knife is thrown at Justin Glory.
Uh-oh.
Don't
Well,
worry, didn't hit you.
That's the fourth time that's happened today.
Don't worry. Don't worry. Nobody got hurt, but it did indent into the door.
Oh.
There's... Nice. My sister just broke another glass.
Smooth.
Okay, I look at the knife. Does it look familiar?
No, it looks like a... Doesn't look like a... It looks like an ordinary knife. But it's strange. It seems to be right in the middle of a insignia.
Wait, it's in the middle of the insignia that was put onto the door, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
does the knife look familiar to me?
Looks like a knife. You never
Have
saw...
I seen this knife anywhere before?
The hilt seems somewhat familiar, but...
Who did I see it on?
It seems to be from that elf thing, but you're not 100% sure, because most of the knives she was wearing were just basic.
Well, either somebody's trying to tell me something, or my friend is looking for me.
I would like to attempt a knowledge, nobility, and royalty on the insignia.
Take the knife out. Just hold it.
There's no insignia on it.
No, I mean...
No, the door. The one on the door.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, on the door?
Yeah. 9?
It's not an... You know that it's not an insignia from a noble house.
Okay. I didn't expect much out of a 9.
Oh, I said you don't know it's a noble signal from a house. Be from something else.
Yeah, probably.
Well, want a knife? Just hold it out to him.
As you hold the knife, you notice something on the hilt.
Hmm?
Notice something on the hilt.
It's a pair of truck nuts.
Check it out.
It seems to be some sort of paper wrapped around the hilt.
I figured as much. Pull it off. See what it is.
It seems to be, it seems to be written in common.
Okay, my guy reads common. I ain't no uncultured lout.
I'm trying to think of the words quickly.
I'm a noble monkey.
I must say that I don't think we're too wanted on the roof.
Oh no, this girl's kind of
HLF has a secret within its base.
It says what?
It says that there is a secret within the HLF base that will help you in your investigation.
Okay.
Clues thrown by people who throw knives at their co-conspirators seem to be rather odd.
Co-conspirator is a strong word. I would say acquaintance.
Yeah. Seeing as there's just an insignia with MN on it. NM on it.
There could be good whatever I just said.
Mm-hmm.
I'm brain dead.
She threw it at me.
Oh.
Well, she threw it at him, but it just passed just in glory. Maybe she has it out. Maybe she has something out for paladins.
Yeah. Perhaps I should get off this roof before another knife becomes thrown at my face. Thrown at face.
It's up to you.
Okay. And I will open the door to get out of the roof.
He's getting the fuck out of Dodge.
Yeah, I'm getting out of there. However, I'm not jumping off the roof just to make sure.
Okay, you take the stairs down.
Okay, because some DMs will do that.
Get the fuck out of the roof.
You jump off the roof, fuck.
You jump off the roof. No, you take the stairs.
Yeah, no, my character could perfectly well jump off the roof.
I assume that you take the most logical reasoning.
I don't know, with an int of 10?
Well, int of 10 is average.
To a commoner.
No, to anybody. My guess is that an IQ of... not an IQ. Intelligence of 10 is correspondent with an IQ of 100.
Right. However, some people would rather jump off the roof instead of just take the stairs.
Hey, it gets you down faster.
Yeah, but that's
those people tend to... It's not an intelligence decision. That's. I think that would be wisdom based.
Well, I'm not too much better at that.
For my guy, I have such high acrobatics, I could jump off the roof perfectly fine.
Right. Or I could slip and fall. Who knows? Whatever. I take the stairs.
I just imagined the paladin jumping off the roof, staying in air for a little bit, and then dropping like a lead brick.
No, I just imagine him staying in the air until Jack looks at him like, you're standing on nothing. He looks down and then falls like a lead brick.
Nope, it's an illusion, and I refuse to disbelieve.
Disbelieve all you want. Gravity is a truth.
Disbelief.
Hey!
Disbelief is a powerful thing, my friend.
He's a paladin. He's lawful good. If he stays floating there, he's disobeying the law of gravity.
Crap.
Alignment check?
That is correct.
Crap. That means we're totally hosed if we run into an illusionist.
Yep.
Moving on. I'm sorry.
Alright, what do you got? You got your note. You have a suspect. You have a suspicious idea of what you want to do.
Suddenly, Nick's old character from the Casey's game shows up.
Just jump off the roof, land on the ground, and be like, open the front door. Hey guys, I'm going out. I'll be back.
You honestly want to leave the monkey alone.
Hold
The thought
on.
brings it to all your heads.
There might be other strange people with knives that are ready to be thrown at you. Perhaps I should come along.
Hey, the knife was thrown at you, buddy. It was just a message to me.
Yet it still happened. I must protect you.
And it was still thrown at you.
That's true. If you really don't want me to help escort you or whatever, that's your decision.
No, but you would make a good distraction. Come on.
Okay, I'm coming.
Does anybody... you look at everybody else. Are they just staying there?
I mean, I'll come along. Because as far as I know, I'm still on the ground floor training.
Well, if we're gonna... I'm sorry, I haven't been paying much attention. Are we going to go to the Human League headquarters and stir shit up, or what are we doing?
My guy hasn't told anything to them. He just said, hey, he jumped off the roof, walked into the front door, and just was like, hey guys, I'm going out for a little while.
Where are you going? Jorvik asked you.
Places.
He's good and crazy. It's not going to be much of a long
about
walk.
3 years ago.
Yeah. Well,
to be completely honest with you, I'm probably going to attempt to do something stupid. You're welcome to come along.
Well, I guess it's dependent on how stupid. I mean, if it's just mildly stupid and there's some chance of glory out of it, then, it might be fun.
How
but if
stupid would be breaking into the Human Liberation Front's offices?
Well, considering that might get us in a fight with the city guard because,
breaking in? Shouldn't we just, ask to be let in?
Do you really think they're going to
let
you in?
You're an elf. You're fuzzy.
I'm a monkey.
You're fuzzy.
Close enough.
You're fuzzy. It doesn't matter what you are. You're fuzzy. You're not going to be mistaken for a human. Unless maybe you put on a turban and go as one of those. I don't know what the Pathfinder equivalent to the Islamic region is.
Orison.
Orison Welles. They worship the green penis.
Well, those guys kind of strike me as arses anyway. I mean, I don't mind if we end up fighting with them. Then, you know.
Yeah, no, my plan was get somebody to make a big distraction out front and then follow up on a lead I heard of.
Oh, sounds like fun. You know. I guess
You're
going to
be the distraction then?
Yeah, I guess. Just tell me what to do.
Excellent. That saves me some gold.
Well, actually, you'll have to. No,
we
no,
don't
fine.
need to break in. We just have to get inside. Mind you.
I just figured the best way is get somebody to get them all to run out front and then walk in.
Well, either way, it's something to get out of the house. I guess I'll come along.
I love how the justification is, it'll get us out of the house.
Well, I just can't really, because other than that, it's not like Jorvik really cares about, as long as there's fighting, gold, and ale, winches, and glory. You know, that's really his main, other than that, it's,
we have Justin Glory. Is that close enough?
No.
Fighting for the glory, coin for the ale, and wenches to go with them. Sounds like everything.
Yep.
Alright, so you guys are heading off to the coins.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Alright. The coins seem to be You head off towards the coins. They seem to be bustling.
It might be easier to cause a distraction in this crowd than I thought it would be.
You see a few people ranting and raving about the Human Liberation Front. There seems to be one guy that's pro-humans and another person that's anti-human. You see a dwarf.
Hey, how about we just start a fight between people and then we won't be directly involved. Or we'll be the guys coming in to break it up.
I don't know. I'm not sure if we want to be starting, to assault people randomly who are not, deserving of it.
We're not going to be hitting
just to check
anybody.
people on the crowd, pick out somebody and deck him.
Okay, that seems reasonable enough. Detect evil.
The guy on the stage seems to be very evil.
I'm going to walk up to him. Sir?
Oh, yeah, well,
You have a most sinister bearing. I shall smite you.
What?
you stand up in front of the anti-Human Liberation Front.
Oh dear.
Sir, I will give you a wallop of virtue and justice.
Sir, before I do this, I must...
This fist is virtue, and this fist is justice.
What do you want?
Before I do this, I must ask you, do you regret your wicked ways?
I regret nothing. I am trying to help my people out. Sense motive.
By doing evil?
I can agree with that. You're an evil bastard.
I'll have you know my birth was perfectly legitimate.
Fine.
Not you.
Sense motive. Oh yeah, 17.
He's lying.
Yeah, I'm gonna deck him in the face. Sir, I will not tolerate liars.
No, it's just before you deck him, my guy just takes your fist. Whoa, why are you punching him? What did he do?
He lied to me, and he is evil. Therefore, he must be punished.
Those don't seem legitimate enough reasons. What did he lie about?
About
About the color of his underpants.
I forget. I punch him.
No,
if you had told my guy would have been just like, "You bastard," and then punched him himself.
You hear from the other stand, he's guilty of being a dwarf. The dwarf
And
looks
you're
at
guilty
him.
of being a dumbass.
Sir, that is not a crime.
You're the one who's guilty here. The anti-human one cries, and suddenly a chair is thrown across the way.
Mm-hmm.
Hits the pro guy in the face. And
that's enough of a distraction for me. Time to sneak into space.
And the humans start arguing with the dwarves, and a riot, of course, breaks out whenever you throw a chair.
Jack is gonna throw a chair.
Meanwhile, somehow a chair is thrown.
And
Starts a riot.
then he's going to sneak into the Human Liberation Front.
So,
You're gonna have to do some sneaky checks to get beyond the guards.
people, we all must calm
Funny.
down here. Oh, sorry.
Hey, he stole your sweet roll.
Yep. The chairs collide in midair above the crowd, and then they explode in a shower of splinters and rainbows.
Okay, stealth check. That's 16... 23.
So is it just Jack that's going inside, or is it him and all of us?
I don't know. Nobody else spoke up.
I'm trying to calm the crowd down because this is a riot, and this is very unlawful.
Yep. It's very chaotic. I don't know.
You're trying to calm the crowd down, but an elf punches you in the face.
Sir, I do not take kindly to that. I'm decking him.
And a bunch of other non-humans start jumping you.
I'm gonna justifiably punch each one.
Individually.
Justice.
Yeah, for justice. And this is
For
gonna be
great
very
justice, I punch him in the face.
This is gonna be very glorious too. My brain is shut off, so go ahead.
It's alright. Jorvik, are you doing anything as well?
I guess I'll go with the monkey. Well, I mean, I'm not a much.
Oh wait, no, I have a 20, 25 on that check. Wait, what did I say I had earlier? 23, right?
Yeah.
I said. Yeah, I have 25 because I just noticed I have a +2 bonus to stealth. Stealth and acrobatics.
Well, I'm not very stealthy, so I guess I'll try to pull the paladin out of the chaos.
Somebody hits you across the back with a chair.
I sell it like a champ.
So you sell it like John Cena.
No, that's not selling it like a champ.
No,
That's selling like a wigger douche.
No, Jorvik got hit in the back by a chair.
Okay.
I'm going to try to hit him with the pommel of my axe to do non-lethal. Don't I take like a penalty to that then?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah. Meanwhile, as you guys are getting into the fray, Kalinda, what are you doing?
We were at home just doing stuff, I guess. And I don't think there's really anything that we decided we were doing.
You guys just said you would cause a distraction for me so I could get in and follow whatever lead I have, which you guys never asked about.
Yep.
This is a very trustworthy
the monk announced, "Hey, I'm going to go do something stupid. I need a distraction." And then the paladin and the barbarian left, and considering Kalinda's pretty intelligent, she's not going to do anything related to stupidity. So Just
No,
going
he
to-
said
brain
he
to the
was probably going to do something stupid, and then said, "How stupid would you consider getting into the Human Liberation Front to get some information about following a lead be?"
Still stupid. She doesn't want anything to do with the Human Liberation League. She's already been seen slamming the door in their leader's face and talking smack to their leader, so he doesn't want to give them any excuse to...
So you're just gonna be sitting at home by yourself.
I have the Stegosaurus.
And the other guys.
That is probably the greatest line I've heard in a long time. I have the Stegosaurus.
Meanwhile, the three people are here are actually participating, and you're just gonna sit at home. I know, yes.
It's what my character would do. I'm sorry, I can't...
I know, logically, yes, but...
Oh, well.
Okay, I'll think of something for Kalinda to get involved in.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Alright. As Jack is able to sneak inside,
Sneaky, sneaky.
I punch the
You
guy in
hide
the
under-
face.
you hide under a table. Alright, there seems to be two doors leading on. And there seems to be a few people seem to be running out of those doors.
Which door are more people running out of?
Doing a quick head count, you saw that the right door is where most people are heading out from.
That probably leads to the barracks. Check the left door first.
Alright, you travel to the left door. It is the kitchen.
Okay. Then go back and go around because the kitchen is obviously not the place I want to be. So I will steal some of their food.
Do stealth checks
Okay.
to see if anybody hears you squeaking the door handles.
That one is plus 5, 7, 22.
Alright, you're able to sneak in.
And for another stealth check, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. That one came out to be 17.
Alright. You get some slight squeakage, but nothing too serious.
Alright.
You seem to steal a few, bread loaves and a sweet roll. You find about 3 coins on the table.
Yoink.
That's all you
And
find.
that's all I find?
Mhm.
Alright, once those are all taken, head over to the barracks after making sure nobody is still running out of them.
Alright, so you're gonna need to do a quick sneak check around to see, because this is this is paneled floors.
Alright. Same as last time. It was a 17.
Alright, you're able to sneak by, but you can hear really small squeaks. Somehow the riot outside is taking up most of the attention of everybody out there.
Exactly as I thought.
What ho! Smack.
Alright, so I'm in the barracks now?
Mhm.
Where am I now? I went through the other door.
Alright. You're in the barracks now?
I think so. I don't know.
Alright. So you went
I don't
into
know
the
what's
right...
in the other door that wasn't the first door.
Alright, went into the right door.
Yeah.
First, front of the door seems to be some sort of, like, some sort of front office-like door where you're supposed to where you're meeting people.
Okay, so it's where the secretary would be.
Yeah. Somehow the secretary got out. Maybe she's outside fighting as well.
Okay, continuing on.
Alright, this seems to be a meeting hall of some sorts. There's a long table. On the back, on the back of the portraits there, on the back of the walls, there seem to be portraits. Portraits of humans doing human stuff.
So boring.
It seems very proud. But also, you get the sense that this is also taken by a few racist people, because it looks like it makes some elves look dirty, makes some dwarves look ignorant, and strangely, you see a head of another monkey man.
Yeah, that... If I weren't on a mission, that would really piss me off. Okay, so, are there papers on the table?
No, there seems to be ale on the table.
Spill the ale.
Alright,
Actually, no. Take one of the ale, throw it on the painting.
Alright, you have an ale-soaked painting.
Good. Now, continue on into the next room.
Alright. You search around quickly. You seem to see a doorway that leads to another doorway. You're thinking this is a back office.
Enter the back office. Carefully.
The back office. Alright. Here is where you're going to need to do some perception checks.
Alrighty. Perception-y perception. $19.
Alright. You can spot a few things on the desk. You see a big portrait in the background of, Mr. Harold Oakshot, the leader of the Human Liberation Front. He's standing in a pose that seems to be dramatic, as if to give a sort of regalness to him.
Mm-hmm.
You know the type of picture.
Alright, is it just of him? Is there anything else in there? I mean, in the portrait?
There seems to be not much else, but, seems to be nothing else on the portrait.
Okay, just... I don't know why, but I'm getting the feeling, just look behind the portrait. Is there anything there?
You see a wall.
Nothing special about the wall?
No, it seems to be a wall.
Okay. Check around the desk and such. See if there's anything important.
The desk seems to be full of a few papers. You take a quick look and shuffle. A lot of them seem to be speeches. Right on the top. You can check the drawers to see if there's anything more special. That will require another perception check.
Alright. Same result, 19.
Alright. You're able to find a few things underneath the papers in the last drawer.
Mm-hmm. And what has my search gotten me?
What has science done?
You
hold
seem
on.
to find...
1 second. What? Okay. Okay. I'm back.
Alright, you seem to find something that has tactical information. It seems to be written in some sort of not code in a way, but it seems to be written in some sort of pattern that is only recognizable to somebody else who probably knows this pattern.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you're not sure.
Hold on. What?
You're not,
Alright. Back. Sorry. Being yelled at and told dinner is ready and stuff. Got it!
Hi.
Hey.
Hey.
right.
I'm kind of glad this started late because I had no idea what time it was.
Alright, continue. What else did I find in there?
The note seems to be written by a Kalis, but it doesn't give off a last name. You do not.
Alright.
Though judging by how it's writing, you can tell whoever wrote it is some sort of regal person.
That's not good. Yeah, take the notes, take the tactical stuff.
Under the notes, you see a few things of, you see a few plans. Also, under a few others, you see, some other human notes that distinct about what, certain aftermaths or certain principles about human superiority reign over other creatures.
Steal.
Mm-hmm. As well as the last one seems to be a full-out plan, marked off as a final solution.
Definitely steal.
Or you could copy.
Not enough time.
Yeah, no. There's a riot going on outside.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we started a riot.
You suddenly hear a yawn.
Wait, you started a riot?
Yep. Well, not me specifically.
You
God
start to
damn
hear,
it, what did I miss?
A lot.
Son of a bitch, I had no idea what time it was.
Your own damn fault. But continue. A yawn.
Alright, you continue. You, continue to search through and start, like, piling notes into your backpack or satchel or whatever you're carrying.
Yep.
However you're going to carry them.
Yep.
You start to hear a, what's that noise in there?
Meow.
Bluff check.
Yeah.
We don't know cats. There are no pets allowed in here. What's going on? And as you see the door open,
That's the bluff
see
check.
the door. You see
Yeah,
the
no,
door.
I'm going to make a bluff check to see how well that one works.
You should have just stayed quiet and hid in a corner, and that way when he went in and looked around, eventually he would have been like, it just must have been my imagination. Walk back out.
Oh, this is better.
20 natural.
He thinks there's a cat in there.
Nice.
There's no cat supposed. Who the hell brought a cat in here? Didn't they see the sign outside? No pets allowed.
Hide under the desk. Open window quickly. Hide under desk.
There's no windows.
Oh, there's no windows in here?
Yeah.
Lame. Yeah, hide under desk.
Alright, you hide under the desk. You start to see a big figure pop in. Seems a bit of a brutish man.
Okay, if he looks like he's gonna turn around and go check under the desk, gonna scorpion strike him and then run like hell.
You're starting
That's only if he's gonna check where I am, though.
He seems to be looking some other places, to wondering where the noise went. He's starting to check under a few other tables first before he goes checking the desk.
Well, if he's checking other places, then stealth my way out of there.
Alright. Do a quick stealth check again. This is going to be monitored this time.
Stealth.
That's not what I want.
$21.
You're beaten. You rolled a 26.
I have a legitimate reason. Punch!
Huh? As he
Punch.
slowly turns around to hear
It's
the
just
voice.
like holding hands up. I have a legitimate reason for being here. Punch!
Alright. Punch him in the face.
Yeah, I'm using a stunning fist on this one.
When you were talking about putting hands up, I instantly imagined you just kicking him in the shin.
Stunning kick.
I was
To the
thinking more
balls.
stunning kick to the balls.
I thought balls, and then I'm like, no, I'm not going to mention balls.
Okay,
you guys mentioned balls.
19 on hit.
Okay, that's gonna hit.
And damage with fists is it 1d6 or 2d6? It was 1d6.
I think he makes the same.
Yeah, 6 non-lethal damage to him plus stunning fist, which is 10 plus 1 plus wisdom modifier. So if he rolls, it's a DC 14 to avoid being
He makes it.
stunned. Yeah, so punch and then run like hell.
As he's stunned by the punch, not like literally stunned, but getting punched in the face,
Yeah.
he runs out. He sees somebody. He
Is
somehow
there
able to
a
see-
candle or a match or a torch or something along the way?
there seem to be a few candles, yeah.
Grab candle when I get out to the main meeting hall area. Throw candle on portrait that I covered in ale. Then get the fuck out of there.
Okay, as you grab the candle on the table in the meeting hall, you throw it at the portrait. The guy on the side sees you, and then sees the portrait alit in flames, and obviously caring more for the fact that his place might be burning down.
You guys need better taste in artwork. Run.
Alright, while he's taking out the fire, you are running like nobody's business. Meanwhile,
Screw dignity, run like a little bitch.
Remember kids, smart person knows when it's time to run like a little bitch!
And see, my thought was, I'm just imagining the fact that this guy's a monk. It makes it all the better that he's running like a little bitch.
Just jump out the window in badass style as I can and just take off.
Alright, you take off.
Yeah, if I see anybody on the way, I'm like, got the stuff, meet you at home, bye!
Alright, you're running through the crowd. Do some acrobatic stuff to see if you can squeeze your way through.
If I were you, I'd just go on the roof.
Yeah, but I'm still gonna make the acrobatics check because I have such a high acrobatics.
No, don't go on the roof. Bad stuff happens there.
Good stuff always happens to me while I'm on the roof. 15 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2. Hold on. It's gonna be at least a 24.
Alright, you're able to slither your way through the crowd to get into an opening. If you want to climb it, go right ahead.
Yeah, climbing up and getting the hell out of here.
Alright, do a climb
Sure,
check quickly.
That's your
Do I still need to make a climb check if I have a natural climb movement speed?
For this being a harder, being like you're probably going to be working on some sort of rock face. Probably, yeah.
All right.
A second there, I thought Darren was saying orphanage.
Yeah, me too.
You climb into the orphanage. That's a scared kid.
You managed to get through the crowd and into an orphanage.
It's the orphanage wing of the Human Liberation Front.
Yeah,
that's
and
gonna
remember,
be.
kids, only
20 not natural.
Okay, you can climb up it.
There's an evil
And
old
just
matron
rooftop
inside
on the jump from roof to roof, getting the fuck out of here.
Okay, now I have to do...
I'm not gonna run all the way home though. I'm gonna run to the market district, and then jump down and blend into the crowd and just get home now.
Do I see him? Ouch. 9?
No, you're
No,
not.
but no, but you hear Kalinda.
No. She's
Melinda
at
isn't
home.
here. She's at home.
Yeah.
I
She didn't
think you
want
could still
anything
hear
to
from
do
that
with-
distance.
I continue to beat evildoers up.
Alright.
Only the evil ones.
Alright, as you see that, you see some cops coming in. What's this going on here?
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab dinner.
Sir, this man right here is evil.
As you say that, you get two-handed punched in the back of the head.
No!
Right, the constable says, "Time to end this," as he blows a whistle. The crowd doesn't seem to notice, so he pulls out a truncheon and starts beating the shit out of people.
Police brutality!
Sir, I believe that is way too much, force for such... Oh wait, no it's not, never mind.
About to say, weren't you just beating the shit out of people a second ago?
But I'm a paladin, and they're justified.
Yes.
Wait, let me see. Nope, he's evil. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you trying to end this? He says, looking over as he pulls out a shield with the truncheon.
No, go ahead.
Alright. He seems to be quieting the crowd down a little bit as he screams out, Alright! Now what was the problem? Now what was going on here? And the dwarf comes up and says, "That some guy threw a chair at me." He looks over at him. And so, who started this fight? One group points to one person, the other group points to another person. The constable sighs silently and says, "Right, everybody, come with me."
Oh, god damn it. I pipe up. Sir, I do believe that I was the one to throw the first punch.
Right, come with me. As he grabs the paladin instead. Right, the rest of you move on.
I do implore that it was justified.
He was evil.
Also, the whole sacrificing yourself for the well-being of others sort of thing also comes into play.
Oh yeah, because he's a pallywhacker.
I'm back.
Alright. Everybody seems to be leaving. The group seems to be quieted down. Everybody's tensions have lost.
I'm in jail.
Oh, wonderful.
And you're being led to the constable office in the coins. Jorvik,
Yeah.
you can see that the fight is stopping.
All right. Well,
It's Yarvik's duty to make it start again.
That's what I was thinking of.
I mean, do I even need to? Because like the monkey got out was what he needed.
No, I'm
But
kidding.
do you know that the monkey got out?
Probably not.
Well, I would assume he could see smoke coming out of the building.
Yeah, that's pretty obvious.
Oh no, Monkey Man fell asleep smoking cigar. Let's go in and save him.
Quick perception check to see if
Alright.
he noticed.
Let's see which person.
You noticed this outline of a monkey-like person climbing the roofs and jumping rooftop to rooftop.
You all
Alright.
You see a little tail around the corner.
No, he sees three things. He sees the outline of a person. He sees the outline of something flowing behind him. He sees the outline of another thing flowing behind him. You know it's our monkey because he has a scarf and a tail.
Yep. Alright. Well,
Alright.
I'm going to head back to the house in the foreign district then.
Mm-hmm. The constable seems to be giving you the riot act, Justin. But he's letting you off with a fine of 100 gold.
I gladly pay the fine.
Hey, he got to punch some evildoers in the face.
That's
Good
why
day.
he's being let
Good
off
day.
with just a fine instead of
Life, death.
Jail being
time.
locked up in a prison for 3 nights.
Yeah, I get.
Oh.
At
Yeah,
this
I,
level, I'll take the locked up in 3 nights.
yeah, I pay the fine because I probably talked him into it or something. I got a +9 modifier to diplomacy, so
You can try to
Okay.
roll it and see what
Sure.
happens.
18.
Yeah, you're able to talk him into it.
Okay.
There seems to be a clause on the book for paladins doing good things.
I like this law.
Man, paladins get all the good luck.
So
The
therefore,
laws realize paladins are generally lawful stupid.
wait. So therefore that means that any good deed that I do is now a lawful act. I hope you realize what just happened.
Yeah, dude.
No, it just means that within precipice of doing paladin-like material. Now, if you're stealing stuff, that kind of goes out of law.
Well,
But saying that you were punching out an evildoer.
okay. Just okay. Well, it's getting
It's a case-by-case basis.
kind of
Yeah.
foggy now. So
It's a case-by-case basis. We'll see what happens later if you try anything shenanigans-wise.
okay.
Alright.
I
So
really
you guys
like
meet
this
up.
law.
Are you guys gonna all meet back up?
Probably back at the house.
Takes me a while because I got delayed.
Takes me a little bit less time than him, but a little more time than anybody else because I had to make sure I wasn't being followed.